if you believe in black independence and economic independence. Everybody else preached that except for us. That's why in our neighborhoods, if you ever want to go anywhere around the country or the world, you know you're in a black neighborhood if you see most of the buildings owned by somebody else, but the people there are black. They live there black, but all the business is owned by somebody else. Nowhere else do you see that. So, join organizations. White people got a lot of organizations, and they ain't even afraid to say they are in an organization for economic independence. You got the Show Me the Law organization on the website. You got the Bring Back the Republic organization. You got 9/11 Truth Fighters. You got the Tea Party organization. If you look on Fox News, you had the Boston Tea Party revolt, where people are tired of the bailouts, they tired of their money, they tired of financing foreign banks. And that's another thing they don't tell you about this bailout. China, India, Japan own a lot of our debt. China's the biggest lender to us. So we bail out our banks so that our banks and our Federal Reserves can pay their banks. Because we just all borrow money. Don't believe me? Go on the internet and read books. Stop listening to mainstream media. Like Huey Newton said, the revolution won't be televised. Stop listening to mainstream media. Keep in touch with it. Just see what they're doing, but don't be. You got too much information now. It used to be, when I got started in grassroots, you had to have papers and flyers. You had to mail them. Nowadays, you can sit at home, sit in your office, get on the internet, and it's around the world. Even in other countries, I've seen reports on Yahoo News, BBC News, LiveLeak.com, where people are actually revolting. If you look at Greece, they have revolted, and it wasn't because some boy got shot by a police officer. They tired of their country being run by bankers. In France, these guys held up the company manager at 3M because they was losing their job. Greenland, the country went totally bankrupt. If you don't believe me, go to BBC.com and hit Greenland. They bankrupt. Eastern Bloc countries are almost bankrupt. Asia is doing bailout. China is even doing a bailout because they lost money because we don't have no money to buy their products. So they can't afford to keep everybody working. So they just capitalist countries, communist countries, socialist countries, they all in the same cahoots. You can have one central banker, and now you hear this talk about one world bank, which I don't see how they can happen in the United States, but it could be, because a lot of people don't read the Constitution. The Constitution said that only the United States government has the power to print and coin its own money. A one world currency wouldn't work here unless you get rid of the Constitution, period. And knowing the bankers, they probably figure a way to do that. So people, stand up, join an organization. If you live in Detroit, you got so many organizations. You got Minister Malik and the new Marcus Garvey movement. You got Keep the Vote, No Takeover. You got Call 'em Out. I mean, you got so many organizations. You got police brutality. People against police brutality. You can call TV 33, Highland Park Radio, 313 868-0351. You got the Michigan Chronicle. You got so many organizations that you can join. You got Welfare Rights Organization with Maureen Taylor, who's been fighting to keep people's water on, because they are dirty. Believe me, they'll come to your house, neighborhood, shut off almost everybody's water off. And you won't even know they're there. And watch out for these new ordinances in the city of Detroit. Right now, if you got tickets, I had some private tickets, they sent a collection agency after me. Private tickets I didn't know I had, they said I had in 2003. A collection agency called me. Imagine. They got that desperate to use a collection agency, and they putting stuff on your credit report. DTE still puts stuff on your credit report. If you don't pay a DTE energy bill, that goes on your credit report. Now you struggling, and you might need a loan, but here these guys put it on your credit report. But the main thing, don't go for the mainstream media. If you live in Detroit, half your leaders been sold out. Go for the grassroots leaders. Get somebody in there that's gonna do right. Me personally, I didn't want Cockrell or Dave Bean. And I'm tired of choosing between lesser of the two evils. My brother Hodo said one time, evil is evil. And like Malcolm X said, what's the difference between a wolf and a fox? Both of them are canines. Both of them will kill you. Because the wolf is more vicious when he kills you, whereas the fox, he might be a little bit more clever, but he'll kill you anyway. The same way with this election. I wanted the black woman, Cynthia McKenzie, to win. Or Dennis Kucinich, or Ron Paul. Yeah, the Republican. Yeah, I know about his newspaper that has some racist scene, but Ron Paul will come on a black radio show and talk. I seen him come on Warren Valentine show. But take this from me. Join organizations. I've been joining organizations and to work for the betterment. I might slip and fall sometimes, but still stay in there. This Mike, brother Mike, signing off.